our children, or sometimes our children push themselves, knowing that I cannot do this, but because of others doing it, they won't do it too. And they find that they're lagging behind, and others who you following are going ahead, and you right there marking time. That's why it's important for us to train them and tell them. Some ain't gonna listen. At times, you know, some head hard. They won't feed a bunch of themselves. You tell them go do this, so you're good at that. Oh, what are you right for that? No problem. Our duty is to train them, guys. See, when you don't train them in the way of the Lord, it's no longer your responsibility. I can wrap it up right now. Let me show you that. A good reason for it. Take from the great advantage of this care and pains with children. It's painful. Sometimes you do all that you could do, God. Go all out. And at the end of the day, God did me off. Good? Sometimes I could have done wrong. I done nothing wrong. But sometimes the devil just creep right in. They creep right in, poison the children mind. But the key behind training them, what it says here, that when they get older, they will not depart from what you taught. That's the important thing. We must teach them. Don't be very upset now. When they grow up, this is what I'm just saying right here. When they grow old, it is to be hoped that they will not depart from your teaching. The devil is waiting to make a mess of their life. Waiting. Waiting. Good impressions made upon them while they are young will stay upon them until they die, until the end of their lives. I'll tell some things that our parents, you see our parents do some things, boy, like what mama do. And like our mama live, and like our father live. My dad lived a quiet life, but he was steady. He was steadfast, and he was doing some things, and every one of them lives, I wonder how he did it. But he did it. Many indeed have departed from the good way in which they were trained up. Yes. They one or two who may go. But guess what? When they come into the house of God, and you raise a hymn just so sweet to trust in Jesus, just to take him on his word, you see they sing it with you, Ty. They remember the song. That's important. Solomon himself did so. He departed from what he learned from a small boy. That's why he could come and say these things. But early training is a means of receiving, it means of recovering himself. He recovered because of the early life training he had. So it is with us. Many of us, we had some early life training that was a little tough to us. Go to church all weekend and down through the week and sit in the church bench. But God, there's no regret now, right? You understand it now. And that's the same way we have to do with our children. You're not changed. You may say this is a modern society. I have a brother talking about the iPhone and the iPod, and he said it's a danger in the hands of children. But they don't understand it. They play people all day. And they neglect the readings, which is more important. You know, if you have a book, you could read a book, couple books. You could travel the world by reading a book.
That's right.
Imagine where I've been in London, I threw that book.
That's right.
So when you really get a chance, why read this? I thought the Buckingham Palace, I read this at a young age. That you understand? That's why the important is training. So when you get older, you'll understand. Let me pause it. Train our children in the way of the Lord. the devil is after them. At least as parents, we will have the comfort of having done our duty. Yeah? We have done our duty. So at the end of life, you cannot say daddy didn't teach you or train you right. That's why God, we must do it. And let the word of God be the judge. That's the key part. We have done our duty and used the means of the word of God to rebuke, reprove, and correct our children. You may not fit good to some of them, but I tell you one thing, they have to take it. They have to take the time. Oh, you're old-fashioned, yeah, I guess. I will stay old-fashioned, man. I know one thing, the word of God ain't changing. And it's an old book. It's an old-fashioned book. Ain't change. It's still the word, and it's still the word for correction and proving correct. So be encouraged. Let's continue to treat our children in the way of the Lord. God bless.